Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, scrolling through eBay and got onto these. Now there is some billboarding on them, but these are high-speed lathe drip bits, but they are, I've got them written down, high-speed tool bits, high-speed steel tool bits. These are the 8mm square, 200 mils long, M2 nitride coated lathe bits, but they're 64 to 66 Rockwell. They're from Tool Guides here in Australia. They were $23.38 for the two of them delivered. That's the same sort of Rockwell that the 12% cobalt ones are. These are the M2 steel high-speed lathe bits. Now the reason why I go for these high hardness lathe bits is because the edge retention. Yep. They are going to rip. They just rip. Without even trying. Did get some speed bumps there, but that's all well and good. We can work with that. The reason why I go for the 12% cobalt, or any percentage of cobalt in them, or I wanted to try these ones out, is because the higher the HSS, I'm hoping the edges are going to stay hard, and they're just not going to wear out. Now, normal lathe bits are around 62 Rockwell. Granted, you're only getting another 2 to 4 Rockwell, but Rockwell is an exponential gradient. So 2 Rockwell or 4 Rockwell is a lot of Rockwell hardness. So these running at 64 Rockwell, or between 64 and 66 Rockwell, are going to be hideously hard. Like, that's hideously hard. 62 Rockwell's hard. These are even harder. Like 64 or 66 Rockwell, hideously hard. Those edges are not going to wear out on soft ferro rods in your lifetime. I have used a normal high-speed steel striker for several years and never noticed any reduction in edge retention. These are aren't any dearer. They're slightly dearer, a little bit dearer. Get normal lathe bits, they're $15, $16 for 2, I think. Now these are 23, so they are a little bit dearer, but it's not much dearer, honestly. And I like, now fair enough, that's a big one, but you get a 200 mil and I just wrap them in paracord, or like Jason was saying, get a cut-off wheel, bang them in half and bury it in an antler. Or if you want to just go stupid, bury it in antler. But you don't need all that. Cut it in half and bury it. You've got 2 of them, so you could make 4 strikers for $23. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to report on that. I've already talked to Jason. I'm sending one of them over to him for his testing and pleasure. Yeah, 8x8 by 200. I can barely read it. It's black on black, so yeah, it's pretty hard to read. But you saw how effective that is. I am getting a little bit of chatter, but that's just the way it goes. I think I need to just slow my strike down. They are exceedingly sharp edges, which is exactly what you want, but they are a lathe bit, so that's what they had to be sharp because they mount them in lathes, and they're tool bits, so they are for cutting. That's exactly what they want. I will take them over to Andrew's and just soften those sharp edges like I did there, just to take the edges off there on the 72, just to take that off. I'll probably put I'll paracord wrap. I'll paracord wrap the one I'm going to keep. I'll talk to Jason, see if he wants me to soften the edges on them. I don't know what he's going to do. He'll probably end up cutting it in half, making two out of it. I'm just going to paracord wrap it and just have it as a like I normally do, that just paracord wrap it and just have one. I only need the one. I've got that many strikers now. I don't need to have it buried in. I was thinking about burying it in a piece of wood or something, but no, I'll just paracord wrap it. I like paracord wrapping because that's what I've done with several of them. But I have learned that you need to leave. I'll paracord. I'll unwrap it to about there. I'll leave a fair bit out so that you can get a good amount. So you can get a good amount to scrape on. So anyway, I wanted to there. So yeah, that's the high-speed tool bit, 8mm square by 200mm long. I did measure it. It's only 19.5, but anyway, that's life like that. Yeah, nitride M2 64 to 66 HRC, 2338 delivered for two of them. Pretty good. From Tool Guide, which is a online shop. They have a plethora of all different bits. The one thing I was a bit disappointed in, and I did look, was the fact that you could not buy one. You had to buy it in lots or two, because I was only just going to buy one. I was hoping you could buy one for $10 and just go from there, because I only just want to test one. But then I couldn't find any. They didn't sell them in single units, so I bought two. And I'm going to send one over to Jason, and I'll keep the other one. So yeah. Anyway, I will link it in the description bar. But unless you're in Australia, I wouldn't be buying them because the shipping will kill you. It was free shipping for me, but I'm here in Australia, obviously. But if you are, say you're in America, just put in high-speed steel tool bit, nitride coated M2 tool bit, and see what comes up. See if you can find an equivalent, and it's the coating, I'm pretty sure, that gives it its high hardness. Or I don't know why exactly how it gets at the hardness, but that's how it is advertised as very high hardness. But the cobalt ones, they add cobalt to it, and it has the same rating. So yeah, I don't know. And they're about the same prices as the cobalt ones too. So I don't know. They seem to spark the same. So but I won't be buying any more because I've got that many strikers now, and ferroids. I really don't need any more. It's just these caught my eye, and I thought, oh, bugger, I need to try them. So yeah. But anyway, wanted to show you them. Thanks for watching.